The month is May, 1945. The war in Europe is over. Here, in the tranquil waters of the Flensburg fjord, under a somber slate-colored sky, a silent congregation has gathered. This is the Ghost Fleet. Hundreds of German warships, once the pride of the Kriegsmarine, now float defeated. Their engines cold, their guns quiet. They are a haunting spectacle, a steel forest waiting for its final judgment. Among them rests a legend, a ship that has seen it all, the heavy cruiser Prinz Eugen. She is a survivor, one of the very few major German surface vessels to endure the entire brutal conflict, from the frigid waters of the North Atlantic to the desperate final days in the Baltic. As the Third Reich crumbled, these ships were engaged in one last, colossal undertaking, Operation Hannibal. It was the largest maritime evacuation in history, a desperate race against time to ferry millions of soldiers and civilians away from the advancing Red Army. The ships, packed with refugees, ran a gauntlet of mines and torpedoes. It was a mission of rescue, not of conquest. With the final surrender, the High Command issued a coded order, Regenbogen, meaning rainbow. This was the command to scuttle the entire fleet, to send these vessels to the bottom of the sea, denying the victors their prize. Many captains obeyed, and the dark waters of German harbors became graveyards for proud ships. But the Prinz Eugen did not meet her end this way. Her captain refused the order, hoping to preserve the ship for a future German navy. So, she waited, and the victors came. The Prinz Eugen was claimed as a war prize by the United States Navy. The once feared cruiser, a symbol of German sea power, was carefully studied. Her advanced technology Then, she was towed halfway across the world, from the cold Baltic to the warm, turquoise waters of the Pacific. Her final destination was a place that would become synonymous with a new kind of terror. Bikini Atoll. The Prinz Eugen was not destined for a scrapyard, nor a museum. She was to be a target. The ship that had survived battles, storms, and the relentless hunt of the Royal Navy was anchored in a serene lagoon to face the atom bomb. She endured 2 nuclear blasts during Operation Crossroads. The first, an airburst, left her scarred but afloat. The second, an underwater detonation, was more sinister. It bathed her in a deadly, invisible poison radiation, mortally wounded and too radioactive to approach for repairs. She was towed to nearby Bikini Atoll. There, battered and contaminated, she slowly took on water. On a quiet December day, the great ship finally gave up, capsizing in the shallows of the lagoon. And there she remains today, a rusted, overturned hulk, her stern and massive propellers jutting from the clear tropical water. A forbidden island of steel, still leaking the invisible legacy of her final atomic test. The once mighty engine of war has found a new purpose. She is an artificial reef, a silent monument encrusted with coral and teeming with life. A stark reminder of how even the most powerful creations of conflict are eventually reclaimed by the quiet, relentless power of nature and time. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you found this story compelling, please consider subscribing for more tales from the depths of history.